What up, brothers? I'm back. Today, we're gonna react to something that's not strange addictions, which is actually great. So, today we're gonna react to two funny stories that actually happened over the past week. So, the first one is about why you should never go to Gamestop, and the second one is about dining and dashing, which ends up in a funny story because these people are stupid. But anyways, let's get into this, guys. Also, starting Wednesday, I will not have any uploads. I will try to get an upload. I'll try to make a video for like Wednesday and Thursday, maybe. But after that, there won't be any other uploads until about Saturday or Sunday, maybe. But anyways, guys, let's get into the videos. Also, full disclaimer, these videos are recorded vertically and not horizontally, so the quality of the videos will be really bad, but I hope it's going to be easy to understand. So you're already probably like, whoa, hold on, what the hell is going on? Why is this guy getting angry? So pretty much the story behind this was this guy was trying to give the GameStop games back because they didn't want them anymore and they wanted money back. But pretty much they were going to give them like 50 cents. This is why you don't go to GameStop to give your games back. You sell them online. You do not go to GameStop because they're going to give you trash. I remember one time I went in there with the Wii, I went in the game with Skylanders, and all the Skylanders themselves, if you don't know what that is, treat yourself online. But I went in there and I was like, hey, how much money can I get for this? With the Wii, the game, and all the Skylander accessories. They said, oh, I'll give you $2.39. This is why you don't go to GameStop. So, let's continue on with the video. My man's in a blue shirt just walked into the GameStop, and this dude is just acting absolutely awful, and this guy's just like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous, but it's hilarious. It's just dumb. You never act like this in public. It just makes you look retarded. My man's behind the counter didn't give a shit either, dude. He picked up the phone. While this was happening, it was like, Brian from GameStop, how can I help you? Literally giving two shits. This is Employee of the Month right here, boys. Employee of the Month. This guy, if somebody came into the GameStop and did that, I would be furious. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? And again, this is not the guy's fault that this happened. It is GameStop's policy, and the full video shows that, but this is just a snippet of him raging. But the full snippet, he just says, sorry, this is GameStop's policy. He can't do anything to help. It's not his fault. But this guy just acted fucking crazy. My man's at the end looked frightened as hell. He was like, what the fuck? So the moral of the story behind this is, don't act like an idiot. I really feel bad for the guy who was actually in the GameStop and was like, sorry, I can't help you anymore. And this guy just acted crazy. Because now this person who's making minimum wage at this job and has to go home, and maybe he's like, I don't know, 20 or 30, and he has to feed his fucking family, and he's making minimum wage, and you're sitting there fucking destroying this entire place, and he has to sit there and clean all of that up, and he's not getting paid any extra. The only time he'll get paid extra is overtime. But if that's not overtime, he has to literally sit there and clean up all of that. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get why people act like this. You have to realize, we get it. You don't have a job, and you don't know the struggles, but you don't have to act like an asshole to everybody else. Now, you're going to be like, oh, you're so fucking racist, Diddles. Well, I'm not. I get it. It's a black man, okay? I see that. Doesn't mean I'm racist because I said that. If it was a white dude, an Asian dude, a Mexican, I don't care who it was. If it was a white dude that went in there and acted like that, I would still be like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like, I don't absolutely get it. It makes no sense to me. Now, there was an argument behind this, which I don't know why there was an argument in the first place, where people were like, well, these GameStop employees should be knowing what they're getting themselves into. No, they don't. They don't know they're going to walk in there and then some dude's going to go berserk and destroy the entire store. They don't know that. All they know is, we're sorry, we can't help you anymore. Sorry, this is GameStop's manual. They literally can't help it. It's not their fault that GameStop does that. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be in there acting all shitty and crazy. By the way, I'm gonna let you know, this might sound racist, but if a white guy did this, everybody would be like, oh yeah, this is so wrong. But now that it's a black guy, everybody's like, well, I mean, there's different stories behind it. I mean, the GameStop employee should know. No, that's not how it fucking works. You don't act like an asshole. You don't go in there like an asshole. Now, this next video actually might make you feel bad for the people who are actually videotaping this, and this doesn't make me racist because I'm actually going to agree with these people who are videotaping, but then I'm going to disagree with them when you actually find out what they did, and it's scummy as shit.
So what we gotta do? What we gotta do?
Hey, because you never have money when you come in.
We never have money.
So pretty much the story behind this, without knowing the full details, is that this lady, which we find out later I believe is the manager, she is telling these guys that they can't order their food without paying first. And they're getting really angry because they're like, why? Because we're black? And then it starts this argument, and then they just don't pay attention to them anymore, and they're like starting this argument like, it's because we're black. Which makes sense. I mean, why the hell are you not serving them? Why do they have to pay first? It doesn't make any sense.
We got no money, bro. Look, can we just get our food? I might just run off of my food today. Can we just get our food, folks? I just might run off of my food today, bro. Apparently, we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money. My nigga.
Bro, you know me. I pay here every freaking day. I pay for
let's not even worry about that. Can we get our food?
And you're just thinking, and you're watching this, you're like, this doesn't make sense. We've never seen something like this. The only time we've seen something like this was the Starbucks incident, where I believe it was police or whatever had to get involved with this black man literally doing nothing, and they just arrested him, which was completely bullshit. But this one, you're just like watching it, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. Why are they not giving them their food? Is it because they're racist, or what's going on?
I didn't even see her before.
Well, I've never seen this. Is some crazy stuff.
Somebody get your man.
Well, I'm getting my food, bro.
What? I'm doing this being mean. She's the one that's making crazy accusations.
Bro, what is this?
She's the one that's making accusations. You're talking about.
So again, they continue, and they're saying that this lady, who I believe is the manager, is making crazy accusations, saying that they never pay when they come in there. And he says he comes in there all the time and pays for his food and always asks for the food. But this time they've never seen this lady before, and she's just not giving them their food, and they're just like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Y'all basically stereotyping us.
Yeah.
We don't pay.
For what reason? For what reason?
I come here every
No,
day.
it's cool. We can wait until they close.
I'm about to be up on it.
This shit.
Now they're completely fucking ignoring them. Why? What is going on?
Wow. Can I get a burrito bowl?
I don't like the stereotyping. I don't like it.
Yo, hold on. Can we get our food though?
So we gonna get served or not? Yo, we at the Grand Chipotle in St. Paul, MN, bro. What's up? Can we get served?
Yo, put this on Twitter. Hey, man.
Damn, bro. They really are.
Hey, shout out, man. Add me on the snack. 424 Mamba. You feel?
By the way, before this racist thing continues, this is brought to you by this guy's random fucking Snapchat. Why are you plugging your Snapchat in an incident like this? Stop doing that, okay? This even lures to the further point where this makes no fucking sense, and you'll see in a few minutes.
I'm about to D off with this shit.
What's your name, bro? I want to know how to name.
Well, I dead ass, bro. Okay. Alright, bro, can we get our food? Can we get our food, bro?
I'm not paid until I
guess, yeah. I mean, like, we're not gonna make food unless you guys actually have money.
Alright, so
What is that? What do you mean? Hold on. I thought that was a game.
Okay.
Hold on. I thought that was
Sir, why did you not have to pay?
Why did he not have to pay before he eats?
Why did he not have to?
This looks Chipotle. This makes Chipotle look worse. They just served this white man, and he didn't have to pay until the very end. But these people are making these black guys pay at the very start, which is not right. This is really racist. Why is this happening?
Sir, can you explain to us why you didn't have to pay before you got your meal?
So, here comes the juicy part. So, in the end, the girl who started this whole thing saying that you can't get your food until you pay, or you can't make your food until you pay, got fired. She got fired. But then it comes to find out that these people who recorded the video have been dining and dashing all the time. What? Now, a lot of people who never worked at places like Chipotle and McDonald's and stuff like that, so pretty much people think there's no way they were dining and dashing because their card would be declined and they wouldn't be able to get their food. But somebody actually came out and said that that's not how it works. At these places like Chipotle and McDonald's, you put your card in, it scans it and reads it, it prints the ticket or prints the receipt, then it'll say approved or denied. So pretty much what happens is it prints the receipt, and these guys get the receipt and take their food and walk out the door, and by that time it says denied. Their card has been denied. So they're literally dining and dashing, and they're abusing the system, because by the time they get their food and they're out the door, then it says their card has been denied, which is a weird system in the first place, and these places should change them. But are they gonna? Maybe. But these guys have been abusing the system, and it gets even further deeper when you look at this guy who recorded the video's old tweets about dining and dashing at Applebee's years ago. So, because I'm a lazy bastard and I hate editing sometimes, I'm not going to show you these screenshots. I'm just going to read them to you because I'm lazy. So this first screenshot is again from the same guy who said that that they were being racist or whatever. Here's a tweet from 2015 saying, "If you're a real ass N-word, we finna go to Applebee's and eat as much as we can and tip the nice lady 20 cents and walk the fuck out." They're just gonna tip 20 cents, not even pay, and just walk out. Again, complete assholes. But there's even more tweets. So somebody replies saying, "I'm a pussy, let me leave first." A different person replies and said, "Y'all talking about dine and dash? What y'all on?" The person who recorded the video previously replied saying, "Not a dine and dash, we're just borrowing the food for a couple hours, that's all." Complete assholes. Now this is from a tweet from 2016 from the same guy saying, "Hey man, I think Chipotle's catching up to us fam, crying emoji, crying emoji. Should we change locations, and yo, what should we do about the other thing?" Pretty much saying that they have been going to multiple Chipotles and doing this because of this whole incident of them just dining and dashing, and they've been doing this since 2015, starting with Applebee's. Now the conversation continues from 2015, saying, starting with the guy who made the video said, "Nearest one to us, let's change it up then." A different guy replies saying, "I'm down for anything, I'm eating for free." Guy who recorded said, "It's on the house bro," laughing emoji. Different person replies says, "I'm kinda hungry too." Person who recorded said, "We eating good. What the hell? Just let me handle the talking, y'all just eat. This fucking language doesn't make sense." The person replies saying, "I'm a pussy." I was literally having a stroke reading those because of the language it is, okay? I don't care when you people say, oh, there's a difference between white people and black people language. Okay, I can believe that between the slang and stuff between rednecks and black people. But if you're going to talk in a professional way, even on Twitter, talk English, please. Because people, even some black people I know, can't even understand other black people because they're using this language that makes no damn sense. And listen, that's not racist. I'm correcting somebody on grammar. I do the same thing with white people. It's not just black people. I'm not going to go up to a random black person and they're going to say like, can I ask you a question? And I'll be like, hey, say ask, not ax. And then while a white person says, can I ask you a question? I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, sure. No, I'm going to also correct them. But it just doesn't make sense to me. People are stupid. When I'm literally getting to the point where I'm about to have an aneurysm and I can't read your language, there's a problem. I understand the difference between Spanish, French, English, all these different languages, and I understand that because that is a language. Black people is not a language. You are a person. You use slang, but you don't use slang in a way where you can literally not understand it. I know most black people language, but I don't understand when you said net the hell lahet. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You have to speak English, but you can use your slang. And yes, listen, I realize there are languages in Africa and countries where there are black people and they speak these different African languages. But you cannot tell me hood is a language. It is not a language. There is slang that is hood slang, but it is not a language. You cannot go onto the internet and say that hood is a language. No, the hood is a place. There is hood slang. And yes, I realize I'm a white person. Oh, you're white. You can't say anything because you're white. You speak white people language. No, I speak English. I don't speak white people language. That is not a thing. There is not a thing called hood language. It is hood slang. Doesn't make any sense. You can't use that as defense. No, you can't. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for me. Again, I'm gonna hopefully have some videos up maybe Wednesday and Thursday, just on a schedule loop, and then there will definitely be no more videos until about Saturday or Sunday-ish. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. This has been your boy Diddles. I'll see you next time.